Hey everybody from the North Carolina Zoo's Zoo EDventures. We hope you're doing great today. We are at a special location once again. I'm Steve and I'm excited about bringing these animals to you today on this wonderful Friday. Still a little nip in the air at the North Carolina Zoo, but you can tell spring's trying to break through. Y'all doing okay? We're again happy to be here to be able to bring you some of our wonderful animals. And today, I have a treat for you. I get to call the keepers and tell them we're ready. Are you ready to see who's coming? Check this out. Excuse me. Education Jerkin, these Zog keepers. We are ready. All right, are you ready? I'm gonna tell them, release the, can anybody figure out where we are yet? They told me it would take a second for them to come around the corner as we release the 3 animals that are coming soon. I promise. Sound like Jason was ready to release them. They've got to come down a chute to get here. Oh, and it was a cardinal. It's not a cardinal. Not a cardinal. We do have cardinals in this habitat, however. This will be the one day these animals are like, you know what? We're good. Thanks, though. Appreciate you coming out to play.
Somebody guessed red wolves.
Oh, red wolves. Good guess. I see a keeper. I see the ho. Oh, no. The red river hogs today. Woo! We're so excited. This is one of those animals that people kind of go, you know, when they're at the zoo, they're like, yeah, okay, they're cool. They're neat looking. But wait till you hear some of the, oh, here you come. This looks like Penelope on the left-hand side. That looks like it might be... Did you see what she tore into there? So this is Penelope in the middle, Stella on the left, and Patience is over here on the other side. Our red river hogs. So using that snout to do exactly what they're supposed to do. They use that snout to root around, to find the food, wherever it might be. And that's Penelope playing. This is in the other, she picks it up and moves it around. That's Stella. So Penelope on the left, Stella on the right. I'm gonna come over here and see if I can find Patience. Oh, here comes Patience here. As we've told you before, it's really kind of cool because we get to find out a little bit about the animals. We don't get to always do that. So Patience on the right-hand side. Hey, wait. Now Patience in the middle is the leader. She's the boss. She's the dominant animal in this habitat. They're all 3 females. So when you're at the zoo, all 3 are females. So Patience is the boss. And that's her right there on the left. She's the dominant female. She's the leader of the group. About 11 years old. And we have a shout out today. Let's see if Wendy can you get there? Get what Penelope's doing there? There's a shout out. And we're really excited for this shout out today. We try to do some every once in a while. So today it's very exciting. Try to share birthdays with animals. Today's shout out Or as Wendy was wanting to say, today's...
Steve, it's not a shout out today.
It's not a shout out today.
Since we're working with hogs, shouldn't it be a snout out?
You didn't tell me what the joke was going to be, Wendy, and I kind of wish you wouldn't have. Thank you, though. This is why one of us is on one side, the other is on the other side. That was awesome, Wendy. Of course it was. So today's snout out, the shout out, is for Penelope and Stella. It's their birthday today. Anybody else having a birthday today? So Penelope and Stella are 4. Bing! How cool is that? It's their birthday today. I love it. And these are the best kind of balloons to have. These digital balloons, those are the ones you want. Don't be releasing other balloons. They're bad for the critters. Digital balloons are awesome. So happy birthday to Penelope and Stella, 2 of our 3 red river hogs. How cool. They're 4 today. Give them a shout out, everybody. Give those 2 a shout out. So red river hogs, now they're not all together. It's hard for me to tell apart. That looks like Patience there. They told us Patience was a little bit lighter in color. The Zog keepers here today. Awesome of them to present this food for them, present this enrichment. Remember, enrichment, encouraging animals to do what they might be doing in the wild, different types of behaviors. So the keepers have set up those little birthday cakes. You saw those tires with food in it. The birthday cakes for them to root around and mess with and find out how to get in to solve that problem. The keepers have also scattered some food around. That encourages that foraging behavior. You can see them using that amazing snout. There comes Penelope on the left again, birthday girl behind her Patience. There you go. Penelope's really getting into that, so she's moving things around, solving that. Where is the food in there? I think we have a question. What do we have over here?
A very good question. Why are they called red river hogs?
Why are they called red river hogs? Color, for one. They are also often associated with water. They're from Africa, by the way. This is an African species. And they're oftentimes associated with water. They're very good swimmers. Part of their diet can be aquatic plants, as a matter of fact. They're so good swimmers. They can get out and about and check things out. So the red comes from their color. They are associated with rivers, marshlands, swamps, places like that as well. Moving that. Oh, this is great. And then they are a member of the pig family. They're a member of the swine family. So red river hog. A nickname for them is also the tufted pigs. That's kind of a generic name. Penelope, by the way, you saw her kind of give way to Patience there. Penelope is kind of lower on the totem pole in the group. Not that she gets picked on or anything, but she usually steps away. She's not going to be confrontational. She's going to avoid those conflicts where she can. She kind of knows her place. So Patience comes up. Penelope goes, okay, wait, you know what? I'll step away. You can have this. So you come back to their lifestyle. You can see them using that wonderful snout, rooting around, looking, smelling for food with that snout. They also have incredible hearing. They can listen for earthworms and grubs and bugs that might be below the surface of the soil. How cool is that? They can hear earthworms and bugs and grubs crawling underneath the soil. Great example of her using her snout there to move around, find out what else might be in there. Stella coming over as well. You might have seen that really cool look on the face, almost like they're wearing masks. Males, now we don't have males, we have the 3 females. 0.3 animals in zoo lingo. 0 males, 3 females. But the males will rely on that mask. If they turn around again, you can look at it for displays of dominance. A lot of times they'll push on each other back and forth with their heads. They do have tusks. These are not warthogs. They are not warthogs, but they do have tusks like the warthogs do, but not nearly as large. I wanted to see if is she going to root around a little bit? This is Penelope over here. So what's out there right now? Probably some apples, sweet potatoes. I know there's some romaine lettuce. Hi. Looks like some bamboo stalks. Again, the diet of these guys is very, very broad. A lot of fruits and vegetables at the zoo in the wild, roots and tubers, bulbs, some fruits and veggies. In addition, these guys are eating invertebrates, insects sometimes. They'll take small animals. How about that? These guys are a predator. They can eat small mammals, birds and bird eggs, snakes and frogs. Eating a little bit of everything. Hey, Wendy, can we show them the skull? Are you available to show them the skull? How's that? Am I in the way or out of the way?
Let me get in a better spot. Sorry, I'm going over a fence.
And you did a great job. Hey guys, give Wendy a little shout out, huh? She's got to work with me first, and she's working the camera all the time. Give Wendy a little shout out. This is the skull of a red river hog. It's a replica. I love that you guys want to know. That's so cool. This is a replica, and you can see the tusks. You can see the tusks. All right, so that's what's going on here. Pretty impressive tusk. Again, replica. Pretty impressive set of tusks. The tusks right here and right here are used to cut those tubers, to cut those roots, those bulbs, to get into them and have them for dinner. They're also used for display in that world. In especially longer ones, I'm dominant, I'm the boss, don't mess with me. Wendy's smiling behind. It's kind of fun to watch Wendy. She's like, oh, I gotta go over there. So that's what these are used for. And then they've got these warts, these bony warts as well. So again, remember, not warthogs, but they have these bony parts of the skull that protect their eyes, especially if they're in battles or fights for the males primarily. They protect the eyes from the tusks of the other animals. So as they're rubbing in, as they're bumping into other animals, as they're trying to establish that dominance, those warts help protect the eyes. And then, as I know you guys have heard and have learned, these are, let's see, they're eating small mammals, small animals, and those roots and tubers and shoots. That makes these guys what type of eaters? What type of vor are they? Well, they're not carnivores, are they? They're not herbivores because they're both. Kind of like you and me. So these guys are omnivores. Great. They're omnivores. And that's just kind of cool. So Stella, who you're looking at right here, they told us, the keepers did, how well do the keepers know their animals? That if any animal goes down into the moat, it's going to be Stella. Because she's the boldest. She's the most courageous. Even though she's not the boss, she's not the leader, she's the one who's going to go out and about and see what else is going on. And she might come into the moat. She might get closer to you than anybody else. And lo and behold, that's what's going on. Stella comes down and is checking things out in the moat itself. Can you see that ridge back, that white part of the back? Since Wendy's got a good view here. That's just one of those diagnostic characteristics. Now they can kind of fluff it up to make themselves look bigger. And when they do that, it's one of those defense mechanisms. If I look a little bit bigger, maybe you won't pick on me. Maybe you won't mess with me. So they can kind of erect it a little bit, kind of put it up to make themselves look a little bit larger. What a great job the keepers did, huh? You can see these animals using their snout, checking things out, providing that enrichment to encourage that natural behavior. Great job, guys. red river hogs. They're so cool, and they are ridiculously smart. You've heard us mention training with animals before. And a lot of times the training that's going on here at the zoo is to kind of make everything safer for the animals and for their keepers and for the vets. Somebody got into something. Did you hear that crash?
That was her crunching something.
It was one of the bamboo logs. That was kind of cool. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but she crunched through a solid bamboo log. So come back to the training. These guys, and this looks like Patience here again. She's the leader. Patience is 11 years old. About 170 pounds, plus or minus. So is Stella. Penelope, over there on the right-hand side, is a little lighter. She comes in about 150 pounds. But the training, these guys have some amazing behaviors that the keepers have worked with on them to help them be safer in their care. They are actually trained to do x-rays. They're trained to do injections. They'll actually come up for a voluntary injection. Not a whole lot of people like shots at all. And these guys have worked, and the keepers have worked together so they can give them they'll take an injection without having to be sedated or anesthetized. That's always good for the animals. Some really good stuff that these animals are trained to do. They'll even stand still for a blood draw so you can check out their blood, see what's going on. And all that's still going on here at the North Carolina Zoo during this coronavirus episode. Closed but still caring. The keepers are still working and they're still dedicated to the care of the animals that they have. You can barely see the tusk on this one. So, kind of fun, a little fun word for you. Groups of animals, there's all kinds of group names, right? I know you guys know some. There's flocks of birds, there's schools of fish. A group of swine, a group of pigs is called any guesses? A group of swine, general term for pigs. It's almost like I hear the crickets. It's a sounder. What? It's a sounder. Why? I have no clue.
Stephanie got it.
Oh, good job, Stephanie. So yeah, it's a sounder of swine. It's a group of pigs is called a sounder. A group of rhinos is called a crash. A group of crows is called a murder. Murder of crows. 2 crows is attempted murder.
That's so bad.
2 crows? Attempted murder?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it.
Sorry, guys. It is Friday, and it's been an amazing week here at the North Carolina Zoo. So this is a sounder of swine, a sounder of red river hogs. They will get into the heat. If it does get too warm, they'll dig a burrow to get away from the heat. They'll go in through the burrows and hang out there. Lifespan, about 20 years. It can exceed that under human care. You've got constant vet care. You have amazing keepers with their incredible observation skills. About 20 years isn't out of the question for them. Again, they're those opportunistic omnivores, eating pretty much whatever comes around. Fun fact, the babies are striped. How cool is that? Wonder why. Why would the little red river hogs be striped? The adults are not striped. Why would the babies be striped? Any questions? They have usually 3 to 4 in a litter. Remember Stella and Penelope's birthdays today? They were in a litter. How cool? 1 to 8 max. Whew. 8 red river hogs at once, but they're striped to provide camouflage, so they can hide, and they just get stuck still. They just don't move because they're trying to avoid any kind of predators that might be out and about. So it's amazing to have that kind of opportunity. There is one drawback to having red river hogs in your backyard, and it's the same thing as we see here in the United States. They are pretty destructive animals. And again, they're just looking for food though. They're just trying to find food, but they can really get into and mess up a garden, a farmland. So it's hard to kind of keep these guys out, but they do the best they can. The people who are associated with them. There's a great shot of those tassels on the ears. Those tassels are on all red river hogs. We mentioned that nickname, Tufted Pig. How cool is it? She's doing a good job. She's just rooting and sniffing around. Sniff, sniff, sniff. You have an amazing sense of smell to find whatever food might be in there. This looks like Penelope, I think. Again, Penelope and Stella's birthday today, 4 years old. Yeah, that's Penelope right there. We do have a craft to share with you. Hold on just a second, I'm gonna grab it. And how jealous are you that I have this craft that's already been made by our wonderful Nikki Peterson? You ready? Come on, give us some awls out there. Give us some aw. That's so cute. Give us some. It's Friday. Give us some. This is made from a cereal box. This is a cereal box just cut in half. And then Nikki decorates. Just yarn, pipe cleaner. You could probably use yarn there too. If you don't have pipe cleaners hanging out. Google eyes. And then just paint it up. So does it look like a red river hog to you? I think so. So you can make this. How do you make it? Hold on a second. You won't recognize me now. Can't recognize me now. I got glasses on. These different. I have my phone, and I want to share something with you. Whoops. Wendy's going to help me. After my phone is not frozen. Here we go. Check it out. On the zoo's webpage, on the zoo's Facebook page, you can now go to this. This has all of our crafts, all of our activities. It has some of our other science experiment activities on it. So that page is now available to you. It's on. So you can go to this and see it. You can go to that page. Adventures in Education. Let me show you one other thing that's on here. Whoops, went too far. There's the craft. I told you. So you can find this on that page, on the zoo's Facebook page. That's how you create it. And it's on that Adventures in Education. Wow.
More bamboo.
More bamboo going by the wayside there. So yeah, you can get on the Facebook event page and see those. Now I'm back. Jeez. Would not want to be a bamboo log right now, that's for sure. A couple squirrels playing back there too. Holy cow.
We should give a shout out that the zoo posted you can name one of our baby rhinos.
Great point. Yeah, it happened today, just a little bit ago, as a matter of fact. So we've had 2 baby rhinos, right? The first one is named Umgu, so you can meet Umgu when the zoo opens again, and you can help us name the second rhino. That link is also active on the zoo's Facebook page. So you can go there and check out what's going on with ours and help us name. There's 4 really cool names. It's going to be a tough decision for you, I think, to make this sure who's going to be who out there. I hope you guys enjoyed the red river hogs. They're an animal that's really cool. They're so smart. All pigs are, but these guys have trained to do some amazing things with their keepers to make everything so safe when you're working with the animals. We always want to have that safety in mind. So the North Carolina Zoo, Zoo EDventures, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 10 o'clock. Next week, special week, you'll find out. But some really cool things will be shared with you next week. So we do appreciate you guys tuning in once again on this Zoo EDventure. We hope to see you again. Enjoy your weekend. Get outside. Stay together. Watch your social distancing, but get outside and enjoy some of the weather. If you look at the adventures page, there's some really neat activities and things you can do outside. So maybe that'll encourage you to get outside and try something different. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Steve, Wendy behind the camera. Enjoy your weekend. Talk to you again soon. Stay safe. Bye.